right towards this one destroyer. I'm going to go ahead and take him out. It's about 4.2 kilometers or so away from me, so we're going to meet up here very shortly. Now, I don't have to come to periscope depth to make a shot. I can actually shoot from as deep as 20 meters. I don't need to even see him. I can just, as long as I can hear him, and I got a good course and speed on him.
Batteries now operational.
I should be able to shoot him. Looks like he's crossing me. 012, 013 degrees. Somewhere, probably something like this. I'm going to turn towards him.
Half speed ahead. Slow speed ahead.
I want him to come towards me so I can hit him. I'm going to go up towards periscope depth now.
Periscope depth.
What is that? That's not a merchant. It's low frequency, but the RPMs are a little bit too high. It's a different sound. It might be a large warship. That's probably what they're protecting. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and open, actually going to do a spread if I'm going to shoot.
Switching to salvo shooting. Switching to salvo shooting. New contact. Warship moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 11. Long range.
About to break the surface here with my periscope. Too high.
Warship moving slow. Closing.
Oh, look at that.
4-9. Medium range.
Doing a quick search all the way around me here. Don't see anybody. That's the closest one, the destroyer. We'll lock onto him. That just puts some of that data into the TDC. Look at that. It's coming right for me. Well, he's got a little surprise. How fast is this guy going? I don't know. That's where he's at. His course is pretty easy to determine. He's coming straight for me. So I'm just going to draw a course line right here. X on his bow. I'm going to use 15 seconds instead of a minute.
Moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 10. Long range.
Well, let's use 30 seconds then, I guess. Okay, that's 30 seconds. the ship. That's the thing. Kind of went away here. But the beginning of the ship should be right here at this arc. Here, the bow of the ship, I should say. And we're going to use this as a measure. And he's about roughly almost 200 meters in 30 seconds. So that's 400 meters in a minute. So 400 meters in a minute is 24 kilometers per hour. 24 divided by 1.852 is roughly 13 knots. So 13 knots. Get rid of that clicking sound. The annoying. 13 knots, and I've got them at, this is range. I like to make the range right about where my periscope is, and I've got them at about, what's that say? Is that 750? Yeah. So by the time I fire, it's going to be at about 700. And for me, he is at about 348 degrees. So that's 54.8. That's about right. Right where I'm already at. Now his angle on the bow is a little harder to determine. Angle on the bow is about it's 0. He's like coming right at me. If anything, he's got a bit of his port side towards me here. So that's where I'm going to put him. Right there. Now I'm about ready to shoot. So I'm at 348 degrees. It's about right. Move slightly this way. And that's still about right. Now I'm going to shoot a spread. Alright, I'm about ready to fire. Firing.
Los. 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 Closing tube 3. Closing tube 4. New contact. Warship moving slow. Constant distance. Bearing 10. Long range.
I should hit him. I sure hope so. It's a waste of a bunch of torpedoes.
Torpedo.
I'm going to take one shot at this guy right here. But I don't have any torpedoes loaded. I'm going to turn around as fast as I can.
Extreme speed ahead. And apart. Flying tube 5. Switching to single tube shooting. Switching to single tube shooting. And apart. Rudder 180. Race to port.
Oh, he's really close. This might be a bit of a problem. Yep. For sure. 400 meters is like max safe distance to shoot. He's well within that. Yep. close to me. How close do you say? Or you rest? He is right there. Alright, crash dive, let's do it.
Extreme speed ahead. New depth 150 meters. How to starboard? Rudder 180.
Going to release some decoys.
Current depth 20 meters.
Get down here, close the second hatch.
Current depth 30
We get hit.
meters. Current depth 40 meters. Current depth 50 meters.
Let's get rid of some of this clutter off the
All
plot.
reaching cross current depth 60 meters. Extreme speed ahead. Rudder 0.
Now what I'm plotting here is basically a course that I hope will kind
Current
of
depth
fake him out a little bit.
120 meters.
Depth under keel is 13 meters, Captain.
New depth
Can't really go very
127
much
meters.
deeper than this. I'm leveling off. He's behind me now. Oh, I want to know what that is. That's a big warship. That might be a battleship, or it could even be an aircraft carrier. There's that again. Let's see. Maybe I can evade the destroyer enough so I can get closer to this guy. But no. He's probably traveling way too fast for me. I can't get close enough to him. Sucks. He's at 117 degrees from me.
Rudder 0. Rudder 0. Returning to course.
Yeah, 124. I'm taking a guess about how far he's pretty weak as far as his sound is. He's probably a little further out than that.
2-4. Ready.
I don't know. Well, he's not that far. He's not 46 kilometers. He's probably more like 20 something. Somewhere around here. That's me. There it is. Large warship, 144. Oh man, I wish I could find out what that is. Somewhere in this area. Around here. Well, I'm going to continue on my evasive plot here, and if I'm really lucky, I might be able to follow them later. Just gonna keep plotting him. He's out here. Looks like they're traveling somewhere. This is about max that I can hear him at. He's probably traveling. He's got to be traveling somewhere. He's not going towards me because this is the thing that they're protecting. It sounds like he's coming away from me, going out somewhere, maybe along this line. Which is good. I mean, that's fine because the destroyers are after me. But eventually they'll turn around and head back to the ship that they're protecting if they don't want to leave it vulnerable. So I'm going to look for the destroyers now. That's the big warship with her complement of destroyer escorts, which is directly behind me. She's probably about at least 20 kilometers away. It's not really strong. I don't hear any destroyers nearby, so it must have worked. My decoys must have worked too, because that one extra destroyer turned towards them. So now I'm just going to shut my electrical engine off. Kind of sit here a little while and let them go by. Now I had down here my the range that I could hear at was about, I had 23 kilometers, but it turned out to be much further than that, about almost twice as much, roughly 40 kilometers or so. This is about the range that I can hear contacts. Now those destroyers can hear me too, so but if there's a layer between me and them, they're not going to be able to hear me as well, or well, they're not going to be able to hear me well, or they may not be able to hear me at all, but I'll also have difficulty hearing them. So it can be confusing. How far are they? What are the water conditions? If you notice the discoloration in this map, it means that the water that I'm in is deeper than the lighter color, and that matters. If you can get towards the bottom, you can sometimes put yourself. If it's accurate, you can put yourself near those higher or those shallower parts of the ocean. So basically, you have a big rock between you and the destroyer, and they can't hear you nearly as well. Just like if you have like a big person standing in front of the person who's talking to you, you can hear them, but not nearly as well. But that is a tactic that submarines use, particularly modern submarines, by the way. So contacts here, I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. They set the contacts somewhere up in this area. Go ahead and put a little bit of speed on, and I'm going to hide behind this shallower section.
Depth under keel
get
is
as
30
close to the bottom
meters,
as I can.
Captain.
Got 30 meters of play. I'm at 127. I can go all the way down to about maybe
Torpedo missed, sir.
150 or so.
New depth 151 meters. Torpedo missed, sir.
Speed up.
Current depth 140 meters.
You want to make regular soundings to make sure where you're at.
Depth under keel is 22 meters, Captain.
New contact, warship, moving slow, moving away, bearing 319, long range.
The keel is 2 meters,
Woo.
Captain.
New depth 144 meters.
Now we can look at the camera outside and see what's up. If you want to do that. Yeah, see there's some rocks and stuff. You see the shallower area is over there? Look like a little mountain range. You can't see it on the video, I'm sure, but it's shallower over there. And I've ducked kind of behind that. I put that between myself and the destroyers, which are somewhere in that area. They're actually, well, they actually returned to their convoy. I don't
New
see them
contact.
anymore.
Warship moving slow, moving away. Bearing
Ah, there it is.
329. Long range.
He's being pretty slow, so I can't hear him very well. So he's playing his own tactics here. He's probably waiting for me to come up for air. Yeah, he's not falling for it.
Minimum speed ahead.
New contact. Warship moving slow, moving away. Bearing 325. Long range.